So it's come to my attention that people still think that I'm living on the road in my car or something, and I understand that I've been terrible at updating y'all. So let me give you a little bit of life update. So basically, I left Phoenix again in October, made my way to Louisiana for a Taylor Swift concert, and then God was like, you gotta keep going. By the way, I only went on that whole crazy road trip and got rid of all my stuff and left my apartment because God told me to. I don't think I would have done any of that crazy stuff if God had not told me to, but he was like, you're gonna need to trust me. And I knew that by the end of that road trip, I would know if God was real or not. And y'all, let me tell you, he is real. But I ended up going through Louisiana, then up to Tennessee. I got to see where Elvis recorded. It was so cool. I got to perform some of my music in Nashville, met a bunch of friends up there. Then God was like, it is time to go back to Illinois, where you never thought you'd be again. And I was like, no. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, no. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, remember, you got to trust me. And I was like, okay, I got to trust you. So I went, but on my way back, I got to stop in Indiana and help my lifelong best friend move into her first house ever, which was so cool. You know, God's got it all planned out, and sometimes you just got to trust the process. So I've been back since December. Got to spend Christmas here. Got a regular job. I actually broke my foot 3 weeks ago, so I've been chilling. But before that, I was still going on little adventures because, you know, there's always a lizard in me. I'm trying to work on some poetry videos. I got some, like, normal ones that I've already filmed. I get super anxious about posting this stuff. I know it doesn't really look like I'm anxious when I'm behind the camera because I'm just sitting in my room and I'm by myself. But when it comes to actually pressing post, oh my gosh, y'all, the anxiety is real. And I get so stuck in my head about everything. Whew. That's a whole nother rant for a whole nother day. But anyways, I'm also trying to work on some more creative stuff as well. As just like, instead of just like my little sit down poetry videos, I'm trying to work on some more creative stuff, but that takes time. So sometimes we just gotta breathe, you know. Other than that, I have been sober officially for 2 months now. Tried to get sober a few times, okay? I've been smoking weed almost every day for the past 5 years since I had surgery on this exact foot 5 years ago. And it's funny because I didn't want to get addicted to the opioids and ended up getting addicted to weed. But that's a whole nother story too. But anyways, through God, we can do anything. When I was trying to do it for myself, it did not work. When I was doing it for God, because he told me to, now there's some secret sauce right there. Other than that, I don't know. I've had some other cool life updates, more like faith-based. I've been reading the Bible in a year. I'm getting baptized on Sunday. But I feel like that's a whole nother tangent for a whole nother day. But I'm trying to stay blessed, stay positive, and try not to freak out too much. So thank you for coming to my update. Peace.